Hello and welcome. This is your Funky Honky with Let's Play Rise and Fall of Civilization Japan, Episode 1. In this episode we will get rolling as Japan, but before we do that, I'm just going to show you their unique stuff. First off, their unique power is the power of honor. All military land units have a bonus to city defending, which means that all of your archery, gunpowder, and melee units, all when they are first created, will have city garrison, which can be pretty handy, especially considering their historical goals. Number 1, be first in score in 1500 AD. That one's not that difficult as long as you don't screw around too much. Then, no foreign culture in any plot of Honshu, the Japanese main island, in 1700 AD, and never lose a city before 1850 AD, which just means play defense, hence why the city garrison is so useful. Now, one thing, I don't know if you may have noticed it, you may not have, estimated loading time, 15 minutes. Well, guess what? You will see shortly just what that means. So we're playing as Tokugawa of the Japanese, on Viceroy because I'm lame like that. And as soon as it gets loaded here, you will see just what it means by waiting for 15 minutes. And away we go. It actually starts at 3000 BC, and the civilizations from there actually autoplay their way along. So when you're playing as a later civ like this, the start is going to be different every single time, which is one of the things that I really like about this mod. However, I'm sure all of you have absolutely no interest and watching that number count down from 70. So I'll be back when it's finished. Alright, and we're back. Here we are, ready to found Japan. Initially it wants us to start here in Kyoto, but really, your best bet is to build your capital at Tokyo. It's just a stronger city. So then we're going to send our swordsmen down to the south and up to the north to collect the two villager huts that are on this wonderful island that we get to call home. And our second city will be going right here. It will be called Matsuyama, I believe. And we'll take our fishing boats and send them around the corner. Get them around the bottom of the island and over to the crab and to the fish here. And you know what? For the sake of you viewers, I'm going to turn this on. Now, all of the resources are pointed out and very easy to spot. So you see we've got gold, incense, rice, fish, more fish, whale, crab, pigs, copper, silk. I mean, this is a terrific island. All of the resources are just tightly bunched together. And so, also, this is a tip for you. When you're doing a later start, always flip your civics on your first turn. Revolutions hurt. They hurt your stability, which I'll get into later. And while you're in anarchy, you're not producing anything. However, since, especially in this case, you have no cities, you're not producing anything anyways. So it's win-win. Get that knocked out and let's continue on. Yay, we're reestablished. So, here we go. Tokyo. 2 things of silk, as well as all of that stuff, and, as you'll find out later, there's a source of iron here as well. So it is just an absolute gem for production. And in fact, thanks to this first tech that we're going to be researching, sailing, it's going to turn into a production juggernaut. Sailing allows you to build the Moai statues, and the Moai statues add +1 hammer to every single water tile. And as you can see, Tokyo's got a fair number of them, so that is a lot of production that it's going to be adding. So then down here we're going to build Matsuyama. It's going to take a while to really take off until it starts to expand culturally, because it just, look what you have. You've got, this isn't even fresh water here, it's salt water, so it only produces a single food, and you've got no resources within its initial borders. But once it expands, it'll be doing alright. So you head down, snag that village. Here we're going to get started on a forge, but we're not going to be finishing it anytime soon. And you get started on a monument because you need culture desperately. So, okay, and that is our second turn. Let's continue on. So, build an archer here. Our workboats will be continuing their way around to get to that lovely crab and that lovely fish there. He's going to be continuing north. See, there's the tribal hut right there. And now our workers, they're going to be headed over here to build mines on the copper and on the iron. So now nothing really to do except keep pressing enter. Alright, he's finally arrived in the capital. Go ahead and bunker down. Experience. Well, you know, considering what he's going to be doing later, that's actually going to be quite helpful. You'll see why probably in the next episode or two. So let's boost him up. He's just going to be defending. So let's see there, and yeah, let's make him a medic. That's always handy to have when you're defending a city. Okay, you get the crab there, and an extra worker. That's quite helpful. Because things are going well enough down there, I'm going to have him start on a road running from the north to the south of the entire island. That'll be very helpful there in the future. So we'll continue on. Alright, now we got the hut up here. I'm going to go ahead and just explore the rest of the island just to get it taken care of and over with. Alright, you wait for, I bet, one more turn. Yes. And boom, Tokyo has expanded and we just discovered sailing. So now, yep, they're connected thanks to the coastline. Okay, you get the crab hooked up. You get the fish hooked up. You wait there. And now, because I personally find it humorous, I'm going to beeline towards Christianity. Just the idea of Christianity being founded in Japan makes me laugh. So we're going to hit monotheism and from there go to theocracy. Now that we've got sailing, take a break from the forge, get to work on the Moai statues. It's going to help tremendously once they are built. Okay. You know, I think this is, let's see, you get started on that mine, and is that everything? Yes, it is. Okay, I think that's a good place to stop. This has been your Funky Honky with Let's Play Rise and Fall of Civilization, Japan, Episode 1. Stay tuned for Episode 2, and I hope you'll see me next time.